West Yorkshire is one of the UK's burglary hotspots, and thieves aren't just targeting homes and businesses. There's been a big increase of 2-in-1 thefts, criminals targeting both a house and the householder's car. And with rich rewards on offer, the thieves are taking greater and greater risks, which makes this one of the traffic cops' most dangerous new challenges.
It's 5 p.m. in Leeds, West Yorkshire.
I think it might be a busy day because it's a warmer day. Criminals are a bit like midge flies that come out in warm weather.
Traffic cops Adi Fickling and Vanessa Stead are on the lookout for a red Fiesta stolen the day before.
It's not Fiesta in red. It was stolen.
Just gone down Lupton Avenue, we're at top of there now.
Behind it now. Someone behind it interrupts.
We're behind it.
Extra Romeo 42 urgent.
Small hatchbacks are often taken to carry out other crimes, such as burglaries.
Vehicle failing to stop Woodson Road towards Compton Road. TPAC train, suitable authorised vehicle. Can we have authority?
Going left towards Stony Rock Lane. Right towards hospital.
As you can imagine, any hospital is full of pedestrians and traffic. It's always busy down there, regardless of what time of day it is. And this vehicle decided to go left.
Yes,
Left,
taking a left.
onto,
We're just going to go past. Oh,
stand by.
We're going to have a decamp. We're going to have a decamp at the Thackeray Museum.
Season conditions, please.
We're just going into the Thackeray Museum car park looking for a decamp.
The Fiesta's been abandoned, with its engine still running.
Yeah, we're running through hospital grounds.
The two young men fleeing from the car have split up. Adi goes after the driver, while Vanessa chases down the passenger.
Stay where you are. Hand up. I've got one, Adi. I'm just at back at hospital somewhere. Near Gledell Wing.
I got stuck in a dead-end street, mate.
Come on. So, at this moment in time, you're under arrest on suspicion of theft of motor vehicle. All right.
Vanessa's prisoner will be taken into custody, but the driver got away from Adi.
Yeah, he's gone down there, he's gone over a wall, and then he's dropped down.
Yeah, I saw him go around.
He's gone into hospital grounds itself.
While Adi checks on the damaged Fiesta, Vanessa deals with the passenger.
Right, sit down. Dropped something, did the driver, and he thought about stopping to pick it up, but thought better of it and kept running. And it's his phone. So we'll seize that. There we go. Mobile phone.
Want him to drop that phone.
You what?
Want him to drop that phone.
What it?
The passenger says the mobile phone is his.
I've just bought it off someone.
You just bought it?
Yeah,
Right, okay. All right.
Right, let's go book this happy gentleman in here.
I didn't even know the driver, mate. I was walking through a street and seen someone with a bit of music on, asked for a lift because I started speaking to that driver. I want to know it was stolen.
You almost sound like you've told us that one before.
Funny thing is, never been locked up for such a thing like this. Never been locked up for burglary, nothing.
It's the first time for everything though, isn't there?
You won't get me on no burglary charge.
We take the passenger back to the police station and he gets booked into custody.
He's here on suspicion of theft of motor vehicle. There's a phone that was dropped. He says it's his.
He continues to tell us that he didn't know the car was stolen and that he got a lift from somebody he doesn't know.
What about a phone call then? Am I allowed?
Eventually that turns into it was an acquaintance, somebody I don't know very well.
Near Gledell Wing.
I got stuck in a dead-end street, mate.
But still wasn't willing to say who it was. We then need to go back and do as much investigation as we can to try and find out who the other person was.
Vanessa and Adi may need more evidence to prove their suspect was up to no good. Across the UK, over 400 vehicles are stolen every week using car keys taken from a burglary or robbery. Convicting those responsible is the traffic cops' priority.
It doesn't matter how they've stolen a vehicle, They've either befriended somebody and used their vulnerabilities to steal a vehicle, or they've broken into the house. And to me, there's no difference.
Coming up, a runaway Golf hitting top speeds.
And then we're hearing 140 miles an hour and it's pulling away.
On the hunt for teenage car thieves.
They get paid basically to steal these cars to order.
And the cops face down a wanted suspect.
That's what tools for. This is kind of stuff that they break into people's houses with.
She's got one as well, we're all co-jacked up. Co-jack. Well. Who loves your baby?
It's 9 p.m. in Leeds, West Yorkshire. Adi and Vanessa are taking an uninsured car off the streets.
We'd not moved anywhere and the ANPR camera pinged. And I knew immediately by the noise that it made that it was a stolen car. So this is a white VW Golf that's been stolen in a Hanoi burglary yesterday.
A Hanoi burglary is a break-in carried out to steal car keys. Thieves drive to a victim's house in a stolen car, burgle the property to steal another vehicle, then drive the two cars away in tandem.
Arlington.
Hi, buddy. Are you all right if we scoot?
We need to get as fast as we can to the M1.
There are two stolen cars, a VW Golf and a Seat Leon, racing south on the motorway towards Bradford. Both vehicles can hit speeds of 150 miles an hour.
By the time I'd got to the motorway, the vehicle had already passed my location.
130 miles an hour.
And then we're hearing 140 miles an hour and it's pulling away.
We were doing 140 plus then.
3 miles ahead, PC Nick Priestley is behind the two cars, but he's struggling to keep them in sight.
Subject cars are currently travelling at 150 miles an hour.
Bearing in mind, this lad's just burgled a house, he's just stole a car, he's now doing twice the speed limit. He ain't going to pull over, he's going to go for it.
The cops think the two cars will come off at the Bradford turnoff, so they've set a trap.
I've got my stinger out. If it comes off at 27, it's got to go somewhere and it'll come towards me.
I think this is 27 down here, isn't it?
We knew we weren't far behind, but it was travelling at such a speed that we were never going to catch up with it.
Both cars have left the motorway and the Seat Leon is heading straight towards Nick.
It came off at junction 27, went over the spikes, and then we just boxed it in. It was a good stop, absolutely textbook.
Stung it, got him.
You all right?
Go look further, go look further.
Where did it go?
Probably going to go back next lane.
The Leon was sorted. End of story as far as that's concerned.
What is it? Is it the Golf? Right.
We had to go find this Golf.
One suspect down, one more to go. The chase continues. In the UK, almost £200 million worth of vehicles are stolen off driveways every year.
One of the biggest burglary instances is Hanoi's, which is where somebody will break into a house and steal the car keys and steal the vehicle.
And each day, at least 50 householders will lose their cars during a burglary.
So, because of modern technology going forward with cars, that's caused an increase in burglaries.
Break-ins carried out by ruthless car thieves, willing to take risks to escape from the police. While Adi and Vanessa hunt down the stolen Golf.
Yes, that's that road. Still Boyd Lane.
We're fastened in.
Yeah. Across the other side of Bradford, PC's Trevor Brown and Darren Mallinson may also be dealing with a Hanoi burglary.
Romeo 79 on route to this felt stop.
Coming out of Clinton off Main Street.
The cops are looking for a white Mercedes stolen off a driveway.
It's running in tandem with another car though, isn't it?
They think it's travelling with a getaway car.
We're in general area. This Mercedes A-Class has been abandoned. We'll see what comes of it. We suspect it might be a Hanoi.
The stolen Mercedes has been found by a dog unit. It's been abandoned at the bottom of a dead end.
So that's this car. They either don't know area or they intended dumping it. I think likely it is they might have just got caught out. Yeah. But they have taken keys, so they don't want to get caught with keys on them because it'll link them straight back to the car. almost certainly that's a Hanoid car.
With no sign of the getaway car, the cops think the suspects have made off on foot.
Either going to be ducked down or they've come out and popped out somewhere. But unless they go right way across fields, they've got to come this way.
We don't have any descriptions for these lads in this car, but anybody that's seen walking about is going to stick out like a sore thumb.
They're only kids. They're only 15, 16.
15, 16-year-olds. They get paid basically to steal these cars to order.
A couple of £100 maybe. Who knows? But if they're only 15, 16, it's not bad money, is it?
There's no sign of any suspects. But news comes in about the burglary.
Officers have been to the registered keeper's address of the Mercedes, and the officers there have confirmed that it's the back Euro profile lock that's been damaged, and they've got in and got the car keys.
So we've got a car, haven't we?
Yeah.
We're en route now to the victim's address, just to see how they've done it, what's been done, how they've taken their car keys. Hopefully see what they've got to say.
The thieves got in round the back of the house. And broke in through the patio doors.
Evening.
So if we look at door locks, they're quite easy to get out. Probably takes 10-20 seconds tops when you know what you're doing. Once that mechanism's snapped, the door's unlocked, and they can just open it.
Hiya. Where was the vehicle parked?
Just up front.
On the front?
Yeah.
And where were your vehicle keys?
I had them in my jacket pocket here. Just for the gentleman.
Right.
So I had my keys in this pocket. Obviously I came from work, left my jacket in here. They've searched my pockets. That's my work keys. And obviously they've not taken my watch.
Have they just been in this area here then?
Been in, in the kitchen, and then they took the laptop, the car keys, and just the car.
The young couple were asleep upstairs when the intruders were rifling through their possessions.
Just a bit of a shock. I'm just a bit in shock at the minute, I think. I can't believe we didn't hear anything either. I feel like I'm quite a light sleeper, but...
Like I say, it's not your fault, and just... Well... They are what they are, aren't they?
So they're not being caught or anything, just...
We haven't got them, no. They've dumped car, and the likelihood is they've been picked up short time later and got away. See you later. I've got a house just like everybody else. I've got a family just like everybody else. But I want my family to be safe. I want to keep my possessions. The thought of somebody being in your house that shouldn't be there, it's a little bit sickening, really. Particularly when you're in bed, and particularly when you've worked hard for it.
Proper ones fitted.
These people are just out committing this sort of crime. It's just not right.
We're coming down 650. We'll head towards Homewood.
3 miles from Bradford city centre, Adi and Vanessa are hunting for a suspected burglar in a stolen Golf. Last seen doing 150 miles an hour down the motorway.
The stolen Golf was in convoy with a Seat Leon, which has managed to get stopped at that junction there that you just see. They didn't need us there. There's no reason for us to stay there. So we're going to go try and find the VW Golf now.
The car thief's been on the run for 30 minutes, playing cat and mouse with the cops in a maze of back streets.
Generally, they'll try and get into an area that they know and look to dump the vehicle and make good their escape.
The stolen vehicle's nowhere to be seen. And to make things worse, there are other white Golfs in the area too.
There's white Golfs buzzing all over the place.
Division have just had a white Golf at speed, Broadstone Way.
There.
Let them know.
4-3 urgent.
Broadstone Way towards Tysell Lane.
4-3, it's Broadstone Way towards Tysell Lane.
The traffic cops are struggling to get near the Golf. They need help from the National Police Air Service.
Yeah, I think we're on the car, Holsworthy Road.
The suspect's doing more than double the speed limit.
When you look at a car that's been pursued through the thermal imaging camera, the longer the trail behind the car is a greater indication of the speed.
When you're in built-up streets, sometimes a couple of rights and we don't know where he's gone.
Pit lane is on now.
However, NPAS was above and could see everywhere that he went.
Dick Lane approaches Sutton Road and he's through Sutton Road.
Dick Lane. Dick Lane.
Is that back towards 646? So they go to the right hand bend of Dick Lane, continuing up Dick towards Thornbury.
4-3, we're on Dick Lane towards Thornbury now.
The Golf still driving recklessly at high speeds.
Its next major will be Gypsy Street, Dick Lane, like a gyratory there.
Heading straight towards a major intersection.
We've gone through Reds, he's now on Gypsy Street, going around the gyratory.
The Golf's changing direction all the time.
Yeah, he's now on Woodall Avenue, that's Woodall Avenue, up towards Gain Lane.
It's turned back into the estate.
We're not far behind it.
Which is approaching Harrogate Road now.
Gain Lane, Harrogate Road's at end of Gain Lane.
And he's straight through now, straight through Wellington Road.
Can we try and get some units towards King's Road? If he continues Bolton Lane, he's going to come out of King's Road.
The cops are trying to contain the vehicle and block off its escape route.
Repeat that location, please. 2 on his Ashburn Way now, back towards Bolton Road.
He will have realised at some point that there are a lot of police cars after him, because every corner he turned, he'll have seen one. Whether it was going in the right direction or not, he'll have seen a police vehicle. But every time somebody gets behind it, it's away, and we lose it within a street or two.
The police are on the road the Golf's heading down, so they're setting up a stinger to puncture its tyres.
Is he coming up towards us? Up towards us?
We've done a left, we're just going to take him out to Rose Road. That's Rose Road, spelled W-R-O-S-E.
But he's already changed direction.
Still high speed, Cavendish Road now approaching Idlethorpe Way. So,
the cops are closing in on the target car, but it's doubled back again.
Okay, he's coming back up this way.
It's there, it's just...
Approaching Bolton Road.
Tell him it's just past us Idle Road.
4-3, it's just past us Idle Road. It came past us, there wasn't a police vehicle behind it, and it was absolutely flying.
No, straight on. We've gone to a roundabout way, ringing bells roundabout is where Nick is.
When the vehicle's travelling at the speeds that it is, and you're in a built-up area, you've got to turn around and get after it. We were behind it for seconds. We could see it in the distance, and that was it.
The Golf's got away again, and the cops know the longer the chase continues, the more likely it could end badly.
That individual has got no concern for anybody else's safety at all. Racing around Bradford, no lights on at high speed. Even at normal speeds without lights on, it's dangerous at night.
Coming up, the speeding Golf is still out in front and out of control.
We could get quite a few stinger points out, but that's a dangerous job.
Stinger me, stinger me, stinger me.
Rural criminals targeting Land Rovers.
They've got the ignition off. Obviously they're going to try and hotwire it.
And cops fighting back against suspected criminals.
Arrested, yeah? Yeah, you're under arrest on suspicion of burglary on the 17th of January.
In Bradford, West Yorkshire's traffic cops have been chasing 2 stolen cars for nearly an hour. Pursuing the suspects for 30 miles at high speed down the motorway, police have stopped one vehicle with a stinger. Now they're going after a stolen Golf, which is still on the run.
He's through Hampshire Houses now to the Shipley Airedale Road. Yeah, I think he's gone through Reds. He's now on Gypsy Street, going around the gyratory.
After one attempt to puncture the runaway driver's tyres, the cops are preparing to sting the vehicle again.
The helicopter allows us to set up other stinger points, but that's a dangerous job.
35 Bolton Road, Harrogate Street with stinger.
If we can get to a site in front of it, we can get a stinger down. 4-3, we're going to go Leeds Road, Killingall Road Junction, set up a stinger site there. If I get to Mini Roundabout at bottom, I can block one exit off. And then there's a wall. I know that I use that as hard cover to put a stinger.
Exit towards Harrogate Road.
Harrogate Road's behind us. They're going to go back up because it could go Killingall Road, Gain Lane.
Well, they went Gain Lane last time,
didn't they? Road again.
The Golf sticking to main roads, which are too busy and dangerous to set up a stinger on.
Straight through now onto Leeds Old Road,
The suspect's changing tack and is heading into the back streets again.
Straight through. And Cavendish Road now.
The speeding Golf keeps making sharp turns at the last minute, forcing the cops to do the same.
Straight down to the bottom there. I'm having to swerve all over from speed bumps.
I know.
And it's not just the pursuit cars feeling it.
I hate these speed bumps around here. There's no such thing as rider comfort in these cars.
There was a point where it was very much speed up, slow down, bump. Speed up, slow down, bump.
Eddie Eagle would be proud of some of them speed bumps in Bradford. He could get some right air off them.
Slow down for a minute.
The bumps, the acceleration, the braking, all got a little bit too much.
He's not feeling well. Oh dear. She stepped out of the car, she walked up to this wall and that was sick twice. That's that lollipop.
Yeah, I was sick. And then I got back in the car and we carried on. A long time since I've been travel sick. What's happened?
Killingall Road, it's back up the side.
Personal emergency over. The cops get back to stopping the Golf and setting up another stinger.
You need to be able to get somewhere safe to be able to deploy stinger, because they do drive at you. They will intentionally drive at you to try and intimidate you.
Right down, slow right down, also spotted the cops ahead.
Where is it?
I'm somewhere down here, let's get Stinger out.
We set up a point, he got out, got the boot open, and it changed direction and it was going away from us.
Where's he doing the U-way? Where is he?
Back towards Ring Road.
Yeah. He's done the U-way, he's obviously seen us with Stingers.
The Golf's doubled back, but there's another unit ahead waiting to puncture its tyres.
Coming now, being ready. 637, thing up there, left onto Parsley.
The target vehicle's heading straight towards the trap.
Behind us, I can see it.
Stinger.
Almost hitting the cops on the ground.
See.
There's a difference between trying to get away from the police because you've stolen a car and intentionally using that car as a weapon.
Just be careful if you're out with Stinger because he's apparently tried to run some people over that have got it, so just be mindful.
The reckless driver's escaped the ground units and is now trying to outrun the National Police Air Service.
Wakefield Road, yeah, he's going down into town.
Devil Road now, Devil Road is on. Just passing the rugby ground. Now Paddy Lane onto Sticker. And he's a left onto Sticker.
The traffic cops have no choice but to pull back.
XTB, I want you to back right off this vehicle, please. Back off and let MPAS take it.
It's always important for us to allow MPAS to take over the pursuit because it slows the whole scenario down. It gives us time to plan where we're going to go.
A suspect's been on the run for an hour and is running out of options. He's already tried to mow down officers and the cops need to stop him before somebody's killed.
I've never known anybody go to those lengths before for so long to get away.
It's not just high-powered hatchbacks thieves are after. Recently, there's been an upsurge in thefts of 4x4s, particularly Land Rovers. Costing over £30,000 each, they are one of the most popular vehicles to steal in the UK.
You get a lot of Land Rovers, special Land Rover Freelanders now, stolen, simply because they can sell them on, or sell parts on.
In West Yorkshire alone, over 100 Land Rover Defenders are stolen every year. But outrunning the cops in them can be a different matter. Criminal gangs often target several Land Rovers on a single night, usually in rural areas. Traffic cops Trevor Brown and Tracy Beasley are being dispatched to catch two car suspects trying to make off with a vehicle.
Right, okay. Caller's just arrived on and noticed his neighbour's car is halfway down the drive. He says it's not usually there and he has noticed some males run off into the bushes.
The suspects have been disturbed by a neighbour and run off. It's up to Trevor and Tracy to track them down.
Oh, correction, it looks like it might be the Land Rover that they're trying to take. Land Rover, we had a stolen Land Rover a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, worth a lot in bits of Land Rover. Romeo 50, is there dog on route to this one?
We've got a vehicle up there as well, look.
Hey up pal, have you rung us? Which way have they gone?
Took off, through.
On foot?
Yeah.
So they ain't had another car up here?
There's that silver car that's normally, well that's not normally parked there.
Right, so they've gone that way, so potentially they could go towards Reservoir or back to main roads.
Yeah.
Let me just see what this silver car is down here. Run it through.
XW X-ray Romeo 50.
So we've got a vehicle here that's got its window part down, it's got condensation on inside. We're going to run it through, see who it belongs to. It's a bit odd that it's left open. There's no MOT on it and there's no insurance on it either.
The suspects may have abandoned their getaway car and escaped on foot, but with the weather worsening, they may not have got far.
Seeing if we can see anyone.
30 miles away, on the border of West Yorkshire, North Yorkshire's road crime team is targeting and disrupting burglars. PC's Paul Stamp and Mick Roth are on the lookout for any suspicious vehicles.
We are specifically looking for criminals that are either coming into our area and stopping them on the way in, or if they've slipped through the net and they're already in, and then catching them on the way out.
The cops have pulled over a transit van.
Yeah, it's 3 up. We've got it stopped just beyond the traffic lights.
There are 3 men travelling in the vehicle.
3. Superb. Where you been?
Otley, isn't it?
Otley. What's your name, mate? Yep.
I've seen this white transit go past. It's 3 ropey looking lads, middle of nowhere, middle of the night, so it's always worth a stop really.
Yeah, of course we are.
Background information is coming through on the trio.
He's wanted for a burglary.
There's a warrant out for the front seat passenger.
He's got lots of previous burglary going equipped.
One of his mates has formed for burglary as well.
Once again, burglary intent to steal. He's got possessed class A from 15, burglary intent to steal from 15, battery from 2010.
Received, mate.
The cops think they may have disturbed the men on their way to or from a break-in.
Just going to put some handcuffs on you, mate. You're not under arrest, but you are detained for the purpose of a search.
When you start searching them, they're all wearing 2 or 3 layers of clothing. They're doing that because they're aware of forensics. They know that if they commit a crime in 1 layer of clothing, they just peel it off and burn it, and they've got spare clothing underneath. They will say it's to keep them warm because they're cold. Well wrapped up, mate, and waterproofs on.
See. Not for walking dogs.
That's what tools for.
What tools?
Hammers and axes. Does scrap, does he? He just says he's a scrap man, and you've got door pocket full of this kind of stuff. This is kind of stuff that they break into people's houses with, but he will say that that's for his trade.
Nothing's been found on the 3 men, and they claim there are only dogs in the back of their van.
Get it. Get it. Get it.
The transit's clean, but the cops have made an arrest.
That's all right. This guy's been wanted for a good fortnight now. He's not bothered that he's wanted. It's nice for us to be able to put a stop to that and get him before a court and hopefully get him dealt with.
Arrested, yeah?
Yeah, you're under arrest on suspicion of burglary on the 17th of January, okay? So that's since you've been arrested last time. Do you understand that? Do you understand? Yep.
The wanted suspect is being taken into custody. His 2 mates are released without charge.
We know what they're up to. They've got tools in the car. We know they're probably out up to no good, but we've deterred them. They've left North Yorkshire now and they're on their way back to West Yorkshire. And one of them's coming with us, which is a great result.
30 miles away in West Yorkshire, Trevor and Tracy are still hunting for thieves who tried to steal a Land Rover off a driveway. The 2 men may be hiding nearby. And if the silver Passat is theirs, they could be stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Come on, jump in, fella.
Luckily, a neighbour was on hand and scared them off.
X-ray Romeo 50.
X-ray Romeo 50.
There is quite a few places to secrete themselves, so we'll still keep the dog en route if that's all right. Looks like they've tried to steal a Land Rover. It's certainly been moved from where it normally is, says the caller.
I wonder.
Information has come back about the silver car.
Got an unsecure VW Passat down there. It's open, no insurance, no MOT.
Can we try and get some sort of containment on? Whereabouts did they go over the fence?
They just it looked to more to the right.
Right, come. But it's certainly in front of us.
Yeah.
You couldn't describe them, could you?
No.
No, that's all right, fella. This Land Rover isn't normally here. There's a car further down the lane, an old Passat. Could well be a pool type vehicle. Gut feeling is that their intention is to steal that Land Rover and make off with it somehow. and possibly one of them may have driven off in the Passat. So I think we've got the getaway vehicle and we've got the Land Rover.
Aye, aye. Here we go.
Backup has arrived to help look after the thieves.
Yeah, it's its dogs. He's going to do a track. Hello.
Where's the best place to start with the house?
My colleague's up there. I'm with this just to make sure it doesn't disappear. Yeah. So if you just go off to the track up right hand side. All right, love.
They've tried to nick that Land Rover, we think, from top at farm. They've got it here. They've gone over edge here, down into the field.
Dog handler Dave Lowry has picked up the thieves' trail.
We'll leave him to it. He'll keep us informed. And hopefully we'll come across somebody ducked down and hiding somewhere. They've cracked it somehow. That should have a steering column there. They've got the ignition off. Obviously they're going to try and hot wire it up.
Yeah, I finished the search. I'm just walking back up the hill now.
Sorry mate, thank you. Dave's had a good look round. He hasn't found anybody. There is some damage to her vehicle, but she's still got a vehicle. Just for now, it's a matter of preserving what we've got, dealing with it, and somebody giving the lady the bad news.
The Land Rover's being towed away and will be searched forensically back at the station.
Hello, sir. I'm really sorry to disturb you. Do you own a Land Rover?
Yeah, it should be there.
Yeah, it should be there. It's been stolen. It's been found by one of your neighbours further down the driveway. There's been some damage to the vehicle. They've managed to get into it. They've removed the lock on the ignition. Was there a front casing missing on the light? Was there any?
No,
no.
there's no damage
Right.
at all. It was
Okay.
immaculate.
Well, there's some damage to the light as well.
The cops want to check whether the house has been broken into as well.
Can I just make sure that your keys are in the right place? That
yeah.
nothing's been tampered with here, and they have just lifted the car from the front. Was there any items in it?
There's only just your bits and pieces like sunglasses.
I've woken up.
Have you got a suspect? We think we've got what they call a pool car. So there might be loads of people using it.
We'll do some inquiries anyway. We'll see what comes back, and I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated. All right, and I'll try and get your car back to you as soon as possible. Okay. Thank
See
you
you
very
later.
much.
Sorry to avoid. Let's face it, these individuals that commit this sort of crime, it's not their hard-earned money. They're taking it from somebody else. It's as simple as that. You know, we're here to try and stop that.
"30 miles away in Bradford, the cops have been chasing a burglar in a stolen Golf for over an hour. But with help from the police helicopter, the pursuit may be coming to an end.
And he's done a left. That's a... Oh, no, he's not. He's now done a straight through into Harrogate Road.
Right, the vehicle is in that estate there.
The air support's there. He's giving us information about where this vehicle is, its speeds, left and rights, etc.
PC Nick Priestley is among the ground units closing in.
It's what I get paid to do, it's what I enjoy doing, and the fact that I can hear in my radio that this Golf's still out and about.
He's now on Woodall Avenue. That's Woodall Avenue off the Leeds Road.
I want to be there.
Go on!
And he's now at the Harrogate Junction, and it's a left Harrogate Road.
I've been on pursuits, and after 20 minutes, it's hard work. You know, you're tired. Now, this lad's done it for over an hour. There's not left in his tank.
White male driver.
The cops have blocked off all escape routes. The car thief has nowhere left to run.
And we're on to Thackeray Road now, Thackeray Road. And he's abandoned the top of Thackeray Road. Top of Thackeray Road, the vehicle stopped, driver is out, arms in the air.
There he is, Tristan, get him.
Male lay down and being detained as we speak.
After 80 minutes of madness, including speeds of 150 miles an hour, the chase is over.
You know why you're under arrest, don't you? All right, mate. Dangerous driver, failed to stop, theft of motor vehicle, burglary dwelling. All right, sunshine. Nobody hurt, that's the main thing, all right? Is there anyone you that need to know about? What I'm going to do, I'm going to sit you on your backside. All right? Don't get up.
All right, what?
Just sit down. I'm going to stand you up, mate. I'm going to search your back. But don't do anything stupid. Straight down your face. All right? 1, 2, 3, up you get.
They were just detained, they were handcuffed, and they were, you know, no resistance. They were a little bit mouthy.
Best car driver in Bradford, Charlie. Hero.
The cops are checking the Golf for damage. But first they've got to deal with a crowd of the car thieves' mates.
Right.
His mates are there, he's going to be, he's a big man, he's a hero. You know, look at me.
They've chasing me for an hour and a half, but they've only just caught me because of chopping. They've tried stealing me about 8 times.
But I think it was all bravado. I think he were knackered.
Yeah, you've just been showed what time it is.
Time to take the arrested driver into custody.
On another day, that person could have killed 20 people easily.
For the checks.
We've been in pursuits that have been really, really fast, but they're short-lived. This one were really, really fast and really, really long.
Coming up, the teenage car thief gets banged up.
I'm best car driver in Bradford.
And keeps bigging himself up.
I spun back at Middle Road, I slammed in reverse, spun back round, dashed back down the road, and it's about kids.
Hiya mate, we've got an adult male coming in for a burglary.
Earlier in the evening, PC Nick Priestley arrested a burgling car thief after chasing him to Bradford for over an hour.
Vanessa, do you want to drive this back?
All right, okay.
The £30,000 hatchback, instead of being sold or broken into parts, will be returned to its owners.
Right, if she follows you and I'll follow her, so we've got it sandwiched.
Because I drove it back, I could see that it was absolutely brand new. It had got 1,200 miles on the clock, absolutely no fuel in it. And when apparently it was stolen, it had got 3/4 of a tank of fuel. So it had managed to use that amount of fuel in just over an hour.
Sergeant, there's been a burglary this evening. It's a burglary dwelling involved the theft of a motor vehicle, which was a Golf. It has failed stop. It's been driven at speed in excess of 150 miles an hour on the motorway. Been followed around the streets of Bradford for an hour and 20 minutes.
The cops have found a bag of cannabis and a large bundle of cash on the teenager, who has a previous conviction for burglary.
I must tell you that you also wanted a burglary on the 9th of September last year.
Would you like anyone else to learn that you're here?
Sister. Oh, no. She knows anyway. Before you end it, I'm best car driver in Bradford.
Oh. I'll send him some fan mail, cell block C.
While Nick continues to process the suspect, Adi and Vanessa arrive back at the station with the recovered car at the end of a very long shift.
You probably save up a long time to get that car, and then some tow rag breaks into your house and takes your property away from you and then thrashes it to death. And that's going to have a ripple-on effect on that person now for a long time. Going home for a well-earned beer now. This car needs to cool down for a week. Right, we're going home, get in. And back tomorrow to do it all again. If I had air, I'd pull it out sometimes.
I can lend you a pair of tweezers if you want.
You cheeky mare. I'm glad I made you sick now.
While Adi and Vanessa clock off, Nick is still dealing with his prisoner.
Smoked him, at least 6 of them.
Do you want me to say well done? You should be proud of yourself.
Shut me out.
Is that what you say?
Shut me out.
I'm not going to say that. Say well done, you should be proud of yourself. Are you proud of yourself? Honestly, are you proud of yourself? Makes no difference to me, I'm not going to.
Yeah, he did dust us for an hour. But I'm going to deny it. We were unable to get behind him and stay behind him safely for an hour. But there's no shame in that, because I'd rather it end like it did and it end in an accident.
Listen, I went on a road, yeah, where they locked it off when the angel got things out on you. So I spun back at Middle Road, I slammed in reverse, spun back round, dashed back down the road, and it's about
Just talking to him, you could see the adrenaline draining from him. And he became more quiet, and I think reality, it sort of got to him, and you know, from that bullshit lad and the confidence when he got arrested with his mates, going yeah, to being in custody, he were quiet as a mouse. And I think that's when, what have I done? What have I done?
Catching burglars, like the driver of the stolen Golf, is one of the hardest tasks facing police.
These young up-and-coming burglars, car thieves, will just go and destroy people's lives, just chance their arm on a door handle, and if it's open, I'll see what I can get.
Burglars for me are the lowest of the low. They come into your house, they come into people's bedrooms, they rifle through underwear drawers and the like. It involves not only stealing property but violating really people's private space.
But convicting these types of criminals is a challenge. Across the UK, just under 10% of burglaries are solved.
At the end of the day, the career criminals, they know their job inside out. They know how the police act, they know the police methods, and they also know all the defences that they can bring up at court. And we've got to defeat all those things to actually get them in a courtroom and get them convicted.
There wasn't enough evidence to charge the man who ran off from a stolen Fiesta.
Got stuck in a dead-end street, mate!
Inquiries to identify the driver are still ongoing. Investigators are still hunting for the burglars who broke into a young couple's home to steal their car. The Mercedes was recovered later that night. There was insufficient evidence to charge a man arrested for the attempted theft of a Land Rover. But after failing to appear in court for driving whilst disqualified, he was sent to prison for 16 weeks, given a 16-month driving ban and fined £115. The suspect pool car recovered from the scene has been taken off the streets. No further action was taken against the suspect, who was flagged as wanted. The young man who drove down the motorway in a stolen VW Golf at 150 miles an hour pleaded guilty to burglary, theft of a motor vehicle, dangerous driving, and possession of cannabis.
Best car driver in Bradford, Charlie.
I would like to think he's going to get a considerable amount of time in jail for that sort of behaviour. He don't deserve to be on roads for the rest of his life, to be fair. He should be banned for the rest of his life doing that.
The suspect in the stolen Seat Leon pleaded guilty to receiving stolen goods, dangerous driving, and possession of Class B drugs.
There's one less car thief on the streets. Unfortunately, he's just one small piece of a massive problem.
Both men are in custody, awaiting sentence.
We'll do whatever we can to try and stop them.